The Lloydminster Bandits had a pretty successful 2011 year.
Yeah, they finished third place in the standings and hoping to build off that as training camp got underway. Emma Murphy has the story.
The 2012 Lloydminster Bandits will have a much different look than last year's team, with just 9 regulars set to return.
I don't know if it'll change anything that we do necessarily, although, you know, more practice and on the bench, especially at the start of the season, you're going to do a lot of teaching, really working with the young guys and having them buy into the systems you have.
Newman is looking at the big changes as an opportunity rather than a detriment.
With a bunch of young guys, it gives you room to teach and mold them how you want them to play. And you know, there's a lot of talent there. We get the systems in place, we should be fairly good.
The team has had close to 30 players at camp each night, leaving limited room to make decisions.
Guys are working hard, so that's always good to see. It'd be nice to have a few more guys out here, but we'll make do with what we got.
The most daunting task for the Bandit staff may be finding goaltending. Just one netminder has shown up to camp.
We're beating the bushes, looking for a couple guys. There's still junior camps going on, so we're looking hard, trying to find a guy that'll come to us.
Despite the early uphill battle, the Bandits are confident they'll see success.
Probably shoot for the middle of the pack, top 3, see how it goes.
Well, our goal always is to finish, you know, top half of the league. We will. I believe we have the team to finish top half of the league and then go far in the playoffs.
Emmett Murphy, Newcap Sports.
Camera girl Brittany loving that flow right there. The Lloyd Comp Barons will look to erase their Week 1 game against the St. Paul Lions as they are embarrassed 75-23 as they prepare for Friday's home opener against the Bonnyville Voyageurs. It wasn't the way the Barons were looking to open up the season, getting ran over by St. Paul 75-23 in Week 1.
It's not acceptable for our program, but life throws you curveballs and you got to adjust and see what kind of character you have, and that's what we got to do this week.
We're working extremely hard, and hopefully we're going to turn it around at our home opener.
The Barons will now look to put that loss behind them and look to be more aggressive on Friday.
It's gone. It's completely out of our minds. We're just going to go out there and play as tough as we can and go at them.
We all want some vengeance for this because that looks terrible on our record, and the score was way blown out of proportion.
A positive the Barons can take away from last week was that they were able to put up 23 points, but the Purple and Gold know they'll have to be tougher against a physical Bonnyville team.
They play an old school, you know, let's pound the rock, and they got a big athletic QB who can run and is a decent passer too. So it's going to be a real character test and see when we talked about toughness on Monday if we really meant it. So we're looking forward to having Bonnyville and hope we can you know, learn from our past mistakes.
They're a big, strong, tough team, just ground and pound all the way, and we hope to, exactly like I've been saying, be way more stronger and physical than they are. That's how we'll do it.
The Holy Rosary Raiders started their season by getting by the Wainwright Commandos 42-6. Leading the team in receiving was rookie Matt Holman, who is this week's superstar next door. Grade 10 receiver Matt Holman grew up with football in his blood and has strong family ties to the game.
It's just been in my family for so many years, just being able to put on that equipment and giving 110% is just fantastic.
He's kind of taken over where his brother left off as a key player on this team. His first catch in the league is a touchdown. He's the holder on placement. So we put him in some pressure situations and he's performing well.
Matt has a lot of support and none bigger than his older brother Mike, who is also a star receiver in the Wheatland Football League.
He's been a really good inspiration for me. Just give it all you got, and if you get knocked down, just get right back up. Matt finished as the top receiver for the Raiders in their Week 1 game, collecting 56 yards in the air, but there's more to his game than just compiling catches.
His focus, he works hard in practice, and again, he's played football for a number of years in our minor system, and can't say enough about the minor system preparing kids for high school. We get them here, throw pads on them, and they're ready to go.